This isn't my first drought. The first time I came to the Horn of Africa, it was about 30 years ago. It was in the middle of what was known as the Ethiopian drought. Tens of thousands of people had died in Ethiopia, and almost 800,000 crossed the border into Somalia and elsewhere to find food, water, help. I was in the refugee camps working, one of many people. But in addition to being a worker, I was also a young mother. I had just given birth to my first son. He was about 3 months old, and I had the need to go up to the refugee camps for work. So I took him with me. We didn't go to the regular camps that had been established for a while. We went to the camp where people first met when they crossed the border, the reception camp. They got registered, etc., checked out, and then sent on. It wasn't like the other camps. People got there, they were exhausted. They had been walking for days, they were hungry, they were tired. So when we drove up to the camp and I got out of the car, it was all quiet. No kids playing. Everybody was just sitting there exhausted on the ground. And I get out of the car and I have my baby. And I'm a proud and happy mother. And I get out with this big, healthy, he was a big baby, probably 10, 11 pounds by now. I get out with this big baby and everybody's looking at me thinking, where's this baby coming from so far away? And I was thinking, my baby looks so happy and healthy. I was proud of that. But these kids, I saw kids who probably weighed the same amount, and they were 3 or 4 months older than he was. You know, it was something I'll never forget. I kept asking myself for a long time afterwards, why do some people have babies and they can give anything to them? And some people have children and they can barely give them food and water. Something I'll never forget.